it looks close. Two cities connected by a single road. But once we left Pointe Noire, the distance began to stretch. A long road trip across the Congo, spanning a few days. We didn't know what we'd find out here, until the landscape turned white. A massive glacier of salt cutting through the Congo. Then, just as suddenly, a small Congo village pulled us back in as we went to a local market to resupply. This was the journey across Congo to Brazzaville. And here's how it went.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to Pointe Noire. It was really nice to have a chill weekend here. Yesterday was just a beach day, hanging out here along the coastline of Pointe Noire. But today we're going to continue our journey across the Congo. We're going to be working our way towards Brazzaville, which is only about 300 miles away, but it's going to take about 2 days to drive there. So pretty soon we'll be leaving the restaurant that we camped at and we'll be working our way towards Brazzaville. And I'm not 100% sure what all we'll be seeing along the way. There might be a few stops, but I know there's not too much on the schedule of places that we're going to see. But again, there could be little things that we stop and see along the way. And then of course, with this trip, it's a lot of driving. So I'm sure we're going to be driving through a lot of like remote villages of the Congo here on our way to the capital city of the Congo. We're on our way out of Pointe Noire here, and we're taking a little detour because the main road was blocked off, and this is like real African muddy roads here. Check this out. We have just taken that little detour and we have made it back to the main road, but this is almost worse. It's a little bit wider, but it is just all dirt and mud here as we're going down this main road. And we've been going through Pointe Noire for like an hour already and we've barely made any progress. This is just crazy that this is the city roads. Alright guys, we have finally come up out of the hill of Pointe Noire here. I thought we'd be hitting more like countryside, but then we hit this crazy market. Nothing like DRC, but definitely loud, colorful, chaotic, and just have all of these like umbrellas and all these market stands, and we're gonna be just driving through this market again. So yeah, let's check it out. Left the crazy chaotic city of Pointe Noire, and I had no idea that city was that big. Again, we just kind of saw the coastal area and the downtown, but that sprawled forever, and it took like almost an hour and a half just to leave the city of Pointe Noire. So now we're in a bit more of a rural area here, and we'll be continuing our drive through the Congo here, seeing a little bit more of the countryside, and yeah, maybe making a few stops on our way towards Brazzaville. So yeah, let's see the countryside of Congo. Just driven about an hour outside of Pointe Noire here, and we have stopped at the Glacier of Salt. And this is a place I didn't even know about until like yesterday, when we met a guy who was living in Pointe Noire who told us that on the road between Pointe Noire and Brazzaville, there's this really interesting geographic formation of this salt that looks like you're on like an ice glacier. So we have just pulled over to the side of the road here, and there's a little riverbed that we have about a 10-15 minute walk around the edge here to check out this really interesting formation. So yeah, let's go and check it out. We have just walked about 10 minutes down the riverbed here, and around the corner we're getting our first views of the Glacier of Salt, and this is just amazing. It actually looks like an ice glacier here that comes down into the red sand, but it's just all made of salt, and they're doing a lot of mining here as well. But yeah, just amazing. It really looks like you would see something you'd see in like New Zealand or Iceland, this like glacial type formation. So yeah, let's head over and check out the salt formations. I have just come up onto the Glacier of Salt here, and this is just amazing. Like, unlike a normal glacier, this isn't slippery at all, so it's very easy to hike along the glacier here. And you have all of these like little gorges and ridges, and there's so much detail to a lot of the salt here, so much texture to it all, and it's actually quite big. Like, it's probably a couple hundred meters to go all the way to the top of the glacier here. But this is just one of the most unexpectedly cool things to see here in the Congo. Like, I really didn't even know this existed until 2 days ago when our friend Wally told us about this in Pointe Noire. But this is just really epic. So yeah, gonna explore the glacier a little bit and then head back to the truck. So that was the Glacier of Salt here in the middle of the Congo, and just probably one of the coolest things that we've seen on this Africa trip yet. One, I just never expected it, and two, I've never seen anything like this, just having a glacier type shape, but it's all salt. And again, you have some guys down here mining and digging some of the salt that they'll be selling at that factory across the way there. So yeah, very interesting. And then getting to hike up a little bit on the glacier. I would have loved to go all the way to the top, but we don't have a ton of time here. But there's just so much texture in the salt, and it just feels like there's like these miniature like Grand Canyons and just incredible geologic formations, and it just feels like a miniature set of all of that. It was just really cool, really fun to photograph. Would have loved to just explore a little bit more of this place. But we have a long drive to Brazzaville, so gonna head back to the truck here and yeah, continue working our way across the Congo here in the direction of Brazzaville. Again, I don't know what else we're planning to see. Lots of surprises here in the Congo, but I know we're gonna be doing a bush camp tonight before we hit Brazzaville tomorrow. So yeah, let's jump back in the car and continue our drive across the Congo. On the side of the road, and we just saw this random stand here where they're selling some really interesting bush meat. They almost looks like rats, but like a dick type of thing. But yeah, right along the side of the road here. So anyways, let's jump back in the truck and keep driving. We have just driven a few hours from Pointe Noire here, and we're somewhere on our way towards Brazzaville in this little town of Deluci. And this is where we're gonna go to like a local market here. We're gonna pick up a lot of food that we're gonna be cooking at our campsite later tonight, but just a local market here. So let's head in and get some veg. We just went into the marché there, and it was really fun to kind of just walk around a local African market here. It's loud, colorful, and chaos, and it's not nearly as chaotic as some of the other markets that we saw, but we actually bought some of the vegetables and stuff that we're going to use for tonight's dinner at the bush camp. So yeah, just a quick little stop in this town, also looking for some food for some lunch, and we'll have a couple more hours drive here until we hit our bush camp. But yeah, very interesting, lively little town. Instead of all the blue taxis of Pointe Noire, you have all of these red taxis and tuk-tuks, and yeah, getting to see the local market. So we're gonna jump back in the truck soon and continue our drive towards Brazzaville. Alright guys, it is about 6:20 and we've been driving past the sunset here, and it's been a pretty long drive, and we've made it about halfway to Brazzaville, and we have found a little spot off the road here where we're going to bush camp. So we're going to set up camp here. We're going to do our little cooking off the truck, and then tomorrow morning we'll be waking up pretty early to finish our journey off to Brazzaville. But yeah, long drive days. Good morning, guys. It is our second day driving across the Congo here, and again we had a late night finding camp. We got here like after the sun was setting. It was like dusk, but we ended up camping right here off the main road a little bit, and there's actually like this abandoned schoolhouse here, which was a little creepy. We heard some howling in the night. We weren't sure if it was someone sleeping or if there was a wolf in here, but yeah, anyways, we have a couple hundred kilometers left until Brazzaville, the capital of the Congo here. So I think it's mostly just a drive day as we work our way across the Congo here. But yeah, let's check out this abandoned school and then we'll hit the road. So that's the abandoned school that we slept next to, but kind of creepy, just in the middle of the forest here. So anyways, yeah, let's jump on the truck. We have a couple hours driving to Brazzaville. It is about 3 in the afternoon and we have finally arrived in Brazzaville, and we ended up going straight to the Nigerian embassy to figure out how long it's going to take to get a visa. And of course it's a national holiday this weekend, so they're going to be off a couple days this week, and then it's going to take about 3 or 4 days for it to process. So we're actually going to be here in Brazzaville for about a week. So quite a bit of time here, so I'm going to take my time exploring the city, but pretty excited to see this city right on the Congo River, right across from Kinshasa. And these are the 2 closest capital cities in the world. They're just across the river from each other. So yeah, looking forward to showing you guys, but we have just checked into like a little guest house that we're going to be staying at while we're waiting for our visas to come in. And yeah, looking forward to just relaxing and having a couple days off of the truck life. I mean, it's super fun seeing Africa from the top of the truck there, but it's also pretty exhausting and bumpy. So yeah, looking forward to a couple more chill days here as we wait for the visa. And of course, in a couple days here, I'll go out and do a sightseeing day of Brazzaville, and I'll take you guys along and show you guys the capital city of the Congo here. But yeah, looking forward to a couple days of chilling, and I'll see you guys when we explore Brazzaville.